What's up, YouTube? We're back. It's your boy, MaddestStacker, and we're here because I'm doing a mail call. Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Saturday morning, premiere train, rocking and rolling. I went back with the help of Wasatch Wizard. He was going back through all the premiere trains trying to find the first one, and he found what he thought was the last one, but I found before that. And I want to say it was July. No, I can't remember now. I think it might have been in October of 2020. Which means we'd be coming up on 2 years of this premiere train. I'll get that figured out. I do remember what video it was. I just have to check the date. But I'd like to know when we get to the point where we're going to do our 2-year anniversary, so I could do some kind of big giveaway or something like that for the train. So that would be pretty awesome. So stick around for that. Speaking of giveaways, you see all this mess up here. I typically collect. I do giveaways on mostly on other people's channels. Typically, if I'm doing a giveaway on my channel, that person is very likely, doing some other sort of business with me, and the giveaways go in their wallets when they go out. These are all just random giveaways to people from other channels and things like that are doing the chats. And I usually stack those up for about 30 days, sometimes 6 weeks. Well, this time I stacked them up for like 2 months. So I'm sure some people are like, yeah, that guy's never sending that. I am. Trust me, I am. I've got your email. I've got this stuff here. I've already done about half of it. This is the second half, so those will go out. But before we get to that, I've got a couple of really good friends in this community who are just like two of the coolest dudes that you could ever meet. And they're individually cool on their own. Like, they don't need each other to be cool. Like, you could hang out with either one of these dudes and have a great time, but together you see such a powerful relationship between these two that you can't help, and I don't want to say jealous because that sounds negative, but you can't help but want that in your life, right? It's a father and son duo. These guys are just hands down the salt of the earth, man. They love people and they love the life that they live, and you can see it all over their faces. You can see it in everything they do. And I just can't say enough about these rock stars. That's right, I'm talking about Michael and Lord Zachary Burnett. Other than the fact that these guys are out in Cali, I mean, you can't really hold that against them. It's not their fault. I understand the weather's nice. They probably aren't even first generation Californians. They were probably brought there by somebody else. But here's what I can tell you. These guys are awesome. And I saw on a couple other channels that they had a sticker on the table, and I was like, oh my God, there's an MLZB sticker out there, and I don't freaking have one. That is not acceptable. But that is no longer the case. Look at this artwork. Wow. Now that, my friends, is one rocking out sticker. I love that there's a plug. What is that plugged into? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it's like a melting wall, or if it's plugged into some kind of crazy power source of a skeleton, or they got In God We Trust back there. Oh, I see. That's over top of a Liberty American Eagle is probably what that is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. MaddestStacker, thanks for all your kindness. You rock. Michael and Zachary MLZB. Yeah. That is a sticker I am proud to have, my friends. Super, super proud. I'm assuming that's just a blank sheet of paper. Yes. We'll put that back in there anyway, because I do keep these just for memorabilia's sake. Now, this, you guys all know. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is. I believe I've gotten every shirt that I've gotten from her already. I didn't know there was more shirts coming. I don't know what this is about at all. Now, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't. That doesn't mean that, like, this very well could be something we had a conversation about, and I just totally don't remember. And maybe I will when I see the shirt, and maybe I won't when I see the shirt. So I just want to make sure that you know that these things are all up in the air, that just because I have no idea what's going on doesn't mean this isn't exactly what's supposed to be happening. All right. It's a big shout out. Oh, see, now I kind of remember they did not have my size on the coin Q&A shirts when I was there. So it looks like Miss Ida took care of that for me. Now I get a live coin Q&A shirt. That's a cool looking shirt. Man, that's just nice. It feels good. Look at that. That's sewn in there, y'all. My light went out. What the heck? There we go. All right. So, it's clean. It's just solid black. It says just that. That's the only thing. It's got the YouTube logo on there. I love it. This is a sharp, sharp shirt. Good stuff. Miss Ida, you are the bomb.com. All right. So, one other thing I need to do real quick is I need to weigh this because I was coin roll hunting and this one sounded and kind of felt weird. So I need to weigh it. Make sure it's not some sort of magic coin. That's not on the right thing there. We're going to change the unit to grams. There we go. 11.2. That's just right. That's what it's supposed to be. Alright, so there's nothing going on there. However, I did pick up a 1968 and a 1965 40%er in my latest box. This week I did not get boxes at all. They did call me and tell me ahead of time there was going to be an issue, but said it should only be this 1 week. Fingers crossed. And then I found this pretty cool chromed out 1983 Kennedy with a counter stamp. So if you are somebody that likes counter stamps, it says 1960 and 1980 on it. I don't know why that's on this 1983. It sure is gorgeous. But if this is something you are interested in, let me know. I do not mind throwing that in an envelope to you and sending it to you. If this is something you collect. If it's not, please don't ask me to send this to you just so you can have a free $50. But if you are seriously a counter stamp person, like, I don't want that. So let me know and I will get it to you. But these two bad boys right here, hey, it's not even actually it's a little over 1/4 of an ounce. Not even half an ounce, but more than 1/4 ounce going in my stack. Every little bit in the stack counts. So appreciate you guys coming out. This is going in my stack, and you know, once it goes in the stack, it never goes back. I want to send a big shout out to everybody on the Premier train. I've had a couple folks reaching out, possibly some new interested people. Now, again, the 8 folks that are on this spot, that are on this train, it's their spot until they decide they want to step down or take a break or need a week off. If they need a week off, they can still like keep their spot type thing. But again, I don't want anybody that's on the train to feel like this is something that they have to do, because it is work. It is work, and there's a deadline for this every week. So it requires dedication. It requires consistency, and it requires, week in and week out, you have to be producing something, and that's not always easy to do. So big shout out to everybody that's been riding this train as long as you guys have. Love each and every one of you. Thank y'all so much for all that you do to make this train a hit. I've had some people, ask, hey, have you thought about making it longer? That sort of thing. And the answer to that is yes, we've tried that. I tried that in the beginning when there was a whole lot more interest. But what I've realized in doing this long enough is that 8 is the sweet spot. 8 is the spot where you can keep most folks on a Saturday morning for 2 hours. When you start to try to keep them for 3.5 or longer, you start to lose a lot of folks. And then also, it's just from the management side of keeping track and keeping a schedule and making sure everybody's going to show up each week, that sort of thing. It's much easier to manage from 8. So, if this is something you are interested in doing and you want to get on a list of people that get called up when it's time, or even just called in as a sub from time to time, like Everyday Opportunity, he's on a standby sub list. He does not he's not like, Mad, please let me get on the train. He's like, Mad, if you need me, bro, I'm there. Right. So if you want to be one of those folks, shoot me an email. Love to get variety on here. I mean, look at the channels that we have. I mean, we've got some of the best pours in the business, the Thewulf56 and Big Red. And then you've got like amateur pours like Will's Treasures and Stacks and stuff. And those guys are just super eclectic collectors. Will's Treasures has more non-silver than anybody I've ever met in my life. That guy's got a crazy collection. Mrs. Coin Crew, I mean, it's not going to be long, and Mrs. Coin Crew is going to have the biggest stack on YouTube at the rate she's going. Speaking of Mrs. Coin Crew, what a great time to debut our collab sticker. Hold on, I'll be right back. Here it is. So, I'm going to keep a couple of these. I may give a couple away, but I am going to send the rest of these to Mrs. Coin Crew so she can give them away. So this is the MaddestStacker Squirrel Edition. We got the squirrels in there. Check out the Hatter. Like, this is just crazy. He's got his foot stuck in an acorn there. Coin Crew logo. I mean, you can't tell me that's not an amazing design. Flatline Racer has done it again. Flatline, if you see this officially gives you permission to blast your newest design out on Instagram, my friend. So, yeah. And then, we've got WildWest Stacker. I mean, that guy has more premium silver than I think anybody else in the business. And then he makes those crazy, I can't remember what they're called, whatever that metal is that he cooks in his wife's kitchen pans. Like, how does that even happen? And I mean, we just have so much eclectic stuff going on in this group that it's just hands down amazing. So I do consider all these folks to be the best of the best, and would love to see you give it a try. So shoot me an email, and I really will put you on a list. But until next time, guys, thanks for coming for another Saturday morning premiere train. If I did not see you in the chats today, it's because we're picking my son up from camp. The service out where his camp is super, super non-existent, but I will do my best to be there for as much of it as I can. If I miss you, I'm sorry, but big love. Come hang out with me this coming Thursday with Everyday Opportunity. I missed last week because me and the wife went out of town, but hashtag Texas Connection. We're going to rock it out. Hope to see you guys there. And do not worry about fitting in this community, because we are all mad here.